strikes on Iran, we are now learning it was called Operation Midnight Hammer. The president watching the mission unfold from the Situation Room, meeting with his national security team. It comes a little more than a week after Israel's surprise attack on Iran aimed at crippling Iran's nuclear program.
And the U.S. B-2 stealth bombers hitting 3 sites in Iran considered crucial to the country's nuclear program, including its uranium enrichment facilities, and using 14 massive 30,000-pound bombs for the very first time, designed to penetrate deep underground and destroy the country's heavily protected operations. President Trump calling it a spectacular success.
The U.S. strike follows nearly 50 years of antagonism between the two governments after Iran's Islamic Revolution in 1979, and it follows...
See, this was going on, and everybody worried about everything else in the world, and we probably about to go to war. Man, y'all don't take life serious, man.
Decades of warnings from Israel that Iran was on the verge of making nuclear weapons. A news conference was held just moments ago from the Pentagon. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth revealing the complicated details of this mission that included deception, decoys, and incredible secrecy, saying that Iran's nuclear program has been obliterated. He called the strike bold and brilliant and emphasized how proud he is. We have team coverage of the extraordinary events unfolding this morning, beginning with ABC's Ian Panel in Tel Aviv. Good morning, Ian.
Yeah, good morning, Janae. This is one of the impact sites for the Iranian barrage on Israel. We're in northern Tel Aviv, just a few hours after...
Man, people better be on guard, man. I ain't telling how they trying to retaliate.
America struck 3 nuclear sites inside Iran. This, as you can see, was a residential complex. No military targets here. This morning, in the wake of US strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities, Iran launching a barrage of missiles at Israel. A military official telling ABC 20 to 30 were fired. At least 19 people injured in the attacks, missiles landing in 4 areas in the country. In the port city of Haifa, rescuers searching for survivors in this damaged building. And we were in Tel Aviv.
Man, do y'all see how that place looking? Man, he's tripping, man. But this who y'all voted for.
As the alert sounded, the air raid siren has just started to sound. We're getting reports that Iran has fired ballistic missiles. At least one of those missiles making a direct hit in the city. First responders scrambling to the scene. Residential buildings reduced to rubble. We went there too. This was Iran's response to American bombing of 3 nuclear sites inside the country. Within a few hours, the sirens rang, the bombs landed, and you can see the chaos here.
Man, pray for America, man. That's all I can say.
We're on the ground as Israel starts to count the numbers injured and the numbers killed. Iran claiming it targeted the main airport and a biological research center. President Trump announcing the US military struck 3 nuclear sites, Fordo, Natanz, and Isfahan, calling the attack very successful. ABC News geolocating this video showing flashes of light and distant explosions in the direction of the Isfahan nuclear facility. The operation carried out by multiple B-2 bombers, according to US officials. The B-2s are capable of flying more than 40 hours and refueling mid-air. They're also the only aircraft that can drop the 30,000-pound massive penetrator bombs, known as bunker busters, considered the best chance of penetrating Iran's deep underground nuclear facilities. These satellite images taken
Dog, it's really too much going on, man.
before the attack at Fordo, capturing the site from above. A US official confirming a number of bunker busters were dropped. And a number of Tomahawk cruise missiles were also fired at targets inside Iran from a US Navy submarine. Now, Iranian authorities and the International Atomic Energy Agency reporting there are no signs of radiation leakage around the 3 sites, adding residents nearby are safe. In the immediate aftermath of the US bombing, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu thanking President Trump.
History will record that President Trump acted to deny the world's most dangerous regime, the world's most dangerous weapons. His leadership today has created a pivot in history.
Man, I just don't know what to say, man. These people running this world, man, just tripping, man.
That can help lead the Middle East and beyond to a future of prosperity and peace.
Israel had been lobbying for US assistance as it launched more attacks on Iran overnight and this morning.
Iran reserves all options to defend its
And they talking nuclear.
security